It's time for the throw punch!
Director for the Kristi for Congress campaign. Let's make some noise for Kristi tonight. Make some noise for the amazing Washington County candidates that are doing very well in the polls tonight. And I want to introduce a very special guest speaker to you all tonight. You know him as Big Sarge from Sons of Liberty. Make some noise for Big Sarge.
This is my first public speaking engagement, so forgive me if I screw forgive me when I screw this up. My name is Tim. I'm the founder of the Sons of Liberty. It's a social media organization and political activism organization. The look is very intentional. My intent was to kind of mimic MAGA guys, especially vet bros, with the beard and the tattoos and everything. So if you watch my content, sorry. I'm not going to be able to use a bunch of profanity here like I normally do, so I have to keep it clean. So this is my first clean gig, and it's going to suck. So I got invited here after having Christy on our live stream. It was pretty cool. This is the first time I've ever been asked to come speak publicly, other than like going to a couple of rallies in DC. So I know I did this already, but there's a lot more people here. How many people here are familiar with Sons of Liberty? And your favorite admin was not me, it was admin B. So that's pretty cool. So I'd like to thank everybody for coming out, especially all of the communists and the Democratic Socialists on the far left. Yeah. The FBI is watching our stream, so they know who all of you are. Yeah. So there's a lot of people in the back. Can you guys all move forward and kind of pack it in like we're at like a rock concert? We don't have to mosh or anything, but we just want to get everybody up front. Because, you know, the guy that's in charge right now, the pedo, there's like this really big thing about crowd size. So we want to make the crowd size look more intimidating than it is. So if you guys get in the back, could bring it up front, and we're gonna do like the wave, and I'm probably gonna crowd surf to this awesome country music. So yeah, the communists could speak up and raise their hands and give us a shout out. Do you have any, what did he call them? I think they said Allah, Satan, something, Democratic, Socialist, Communist. It's like, how many people here were like alive in the 50s, like the 1950s? You guys remember McCarthyism? Joseph McCarthy sitting up there in front of the Senate hearings, and he's like, oh, I heard you were a communist, and I heard you were a communist, and everyone was afraid of the word communist. Like, I'm 50 years old, and I remember my dad getting mad when he was trying to repair the refrigerator, and he was like, oh, you're communist, something, because he was like punching the refrigerator. Like, that doesn't bother progress anymore. Like, we've been here, we've done that, guy. You need to get some new material. You're like a comedian using somebody else's joke, but that joke was old in like the 1860s. Oh, speaking of the 1860s, did you guys know, if you follow my channel, I'm a big historian. Like, I'm a really big fan of the Civil War. And on this day, in 1861, the United States Congress passed what was called the Confiscation Act of 1861, which was later renamed the First Confiscation Act. And basically, it was just saying, hey, all you guys that are Confederates, since you guys are no longer part of the United States, we're not going to return any of the slaves that escaped to the North, because the South had this whole big thing about, oh, we want our slaves back. So on this day, in 1861, fun fact. Also, by the way, I heard that Christy just got called as the candidate for the yeah. Christy, where you at? Here, you should have the microphone. I'm gonna shut up and go away now.
This is our campaign. It might be my name on the side, but this is for all of us. This is a people power movement. And this would not be possible if it was not for all of the dedicated people who have been getting out and organizing and having hard conversations and knocking on doors and stepping outside of their comfort zone. I think all of us have been stepping outside of our comfort zone lately, and we know it's because we're in such a situation that we have to do more than just complain about it on the internet, and we even have to do more than vote. We have to get involved, engage, and we have to build the future that we all know that we deserve. And that's what we're gonna do. Here in Tennessee, and especially here in East Tennessee, we have been counted out over and over and over again. They said, we are MAGA, we're red, we're never gonna be able to win, we'll never be able to organize, Democrats aren't gonna do anything, but look around, look what we've done, we've proven them wrong, haven't we? And the reason we did that is because we have been ignored, right? We've been abandoned by our elected representatives. We pay their salaries, we employ them, and then they have the audacity to hide away from us, to lock their doors, and to stop listening to the people that they were elected to serve. And that ends now, okay? And we're done being counted out. A year and a half ago, our elected representative told many of us here in this room today to hush, to shut up. She said, you have to listen to me. She's going to listen to us now, isn't that right? I want to talk about what all we've accomplished with the help of an amazing leadership team. Everybody give it up for our leadership team. And all of our dedicated volunteers who have been knocking on doors and delivering signs and tabling and just doing everything they can to move this campaign, move this movement, and grow it. And I wouldn't be able to do it without any of you. So thank you so much for all of the hard work that you put into this campaign. And with your help, we have met thousands of voters. We have visited every single county in this district. We have been flipping Republican voters over because they're sick of the same old thing. They're sick of Diana Harshbarger and We have raised over $100,000 without and it's all because of you. That's the people that believe in this movement, because that's who we're going to be listening to, not corporations, not AIPAC, not Trump, the people of this district and the people of America. This campaign is not just about this election, okay? This is a movement. I want everybody to have that attitude moving forward, because we don't stop. No matter what happens in November, we keep going. We have a lot of work to do, okay? We have a president to impeach, okay? We have a taxpayer-funded domestic terrorist organization in our streets that we need to abolish. We have health care to give everyone, right? Everyone deserves to see a doctor. We have schools to fund, right? Sorry, this is overwhelming, y'all. I'm here because I believe in what we've been doing. I believe in all of you, and I know you're here because you believe in me. And we know through action, through what we've been doing, that when we lace up our boots and we get to work, we get things done and we grow our movement. And we have to keep going forward. We have to not just talk the talk, but walk the walk. That's right, exactly. And moving forward into this next phase of the election, I have a big challenge. The train agrees. Christy. We all have. We all have a multi-million-dollar MAGA machine that we are up against, right? But I don't believe it's going to be money and AIPAC and corporations that win these elections. Right now, the people are tired of that. They're tired of our elections being bought out. They're tired of our elected representatives being beholden to corporations and special interests and never caring about what the people have to say. And because people are fed up, we're going to move forward and grow this movement even bigger. And we're going to win in November, and we're going to fire Diana Martin. My opponent has done nothing for this district but hurt the people of this district. That's right. Yes. She didn't go into Congress so she could help you, so she could make your lives better, so she could make sure you could see a doctor when you need it, so she could make sure your kids had the education that they deserve, so that your tax dollars actually fund your communities and your well-being rather than the top 1%. Socialism for billionaires. She got into office for herself and for Trump. She is a rubber stamp for the president, and that has to end. We have to get her out of office. And I am going to fight every single day to make sure that happens, and I need your help. I need your support, okay? And I know I've had it this whole way through. We just got to keep going. We've got a lot of work to do. We've got a lot of doors to knock on. We've got a lot of phone calls to make, a lot of postcards to write, a lot of counties to visit. We got a lot of people to get fired up. And it's time to restore some transparency and accountability and trust in our system, because that's what we're here for. We all share the same basic human values. We all believe in fairness and dignity and compassion and respect and loving your neighbor, caring about the needs of your neighbor. Our government was designed to uphold our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And we were given a blueprint. We were told what to do. When our government no longer upholds our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, they told us we are to alter or abolish it and start a new one. So we are starting a new one right now. And I have one thing to say to my opponent, Diana Harshbarger. Well, y'all have boo to say. The people that you were elected to represent deserve to hear from you.
Yes.
They deserve to hear from both of us at the same time. Diana Harshbarger, anywhere, anytime, no scripts, no excuses. Let's debate. Y'all think she's gonna do it? Well, we're gonna press her to do it. Call her office. Call her office and say, hey, Diana, when are you gonna hold a town hall? When are you gonna debate your opponent? When are you gonna step up and actually be there and let the people hear you, hear from you, and hear from the people? That's what we're gonna do. So I need you to call her. I need you to put pressure on her, because every single day from here to November, we're gonna be challenging her to a debate, because you deserve to hear from your elected representatives.
Yes.
Okay? She calls herself Tennessee tough. Let's see if she's tough enough to stand next to a grassroots, non-APAC, non-corporate candidate and actually talk to the people. So I just want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank all of the other candidates that are running in Washington County. You guys are awesome. We're stepping outside of your comfort zone. I am so excited to see the big things we do. This is a movement. This is not just a campaign. And I want to remind you that we all have power. We all have collective power. We have to use our voice. We have to step outside of our comfort zone. And we have to fire Diana Harshbarger. Here, and let's party! Christy, 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 Christy.
Okay, I get it.
You said that. All right.
Hi, I'm Lindsay. I'll be following you very shortly.
Yeah, so when you Google Sons of Liberty, there's going to be like a whole bunch of different things. Don't get on the wrong one. 'Cause most of them are bad.
Oh, that algorithm can flip so quickly. Well, it's great to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. Turn this thing on.